Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna do a little birthday card for someone's upcoming birthday, and I thought I would use these shaker cards. It's the first time, or the second time I've used this, and the first one didn't turn out so well, but it was a mistake that I made, so I thought I'd give it another try. And it's Jillibean Soup Hampton Art. This is the flower one, as you can tell. They also have a coffee cup one that you can use with the hearts. And the other one is the mason jar, and it has the die cut and stamps that go with it. Again, I got them at Michael's. I think they were $15, and then I used my 50% off coupon, or 40%, whatever it was at that time. So today I'm going to use the flower one and give it a try. Now I did use the flower one already, but I made a mistake on it. So I'm gonna give it another try here. So with these, you actually get 8 insert shakers. So I'm gonna take one. Your cards come with the shape of the flower that come out. And then they come with the corresponding stamps and the dies. So let's give this a try. Now I've already pulled this one out. So I took out my small Misty that I have, my mini Misty, and I'm placing the card in there because what I want to do is, which is the mistake that I made last time, is I want to make sure that I do all my flat lettering and the stem and the pot that go with this first, and not put the insert in, because that'll make it a lot harder when you go to do your stamping. So let's give this one a try. So all I'm going to do is line this up where I want it to be, just right about there, and then just give it a little push. Make sure that's still in place. This might be a little too high, but we'll give it a try. All right. So I'm going to ink up using green. Let's get rid of that envelope. And the good thing about the Misty is you can stamp it as many times as you want. And it keeps it in line as long as it stays. Let's give it a try here. I like it a little bit more on the right side, so I'll give it another stamp. This ink that I got was also from Michael's. Everything I buy from Michael's, I only get it on when it's a discounted amount. But these were only $2, so I figured why not. But you couldn't use your discount on that. Those were the one thing that you can't use the discounts on, is those bins just before you go. There we go. That turned out really nice. All right, so now I'm just gonna peel that off and just give it a little wipe. I have my stamp cleaner behind me that I'll use later. All right, so now I'm gonna put the pot underneath. So you have, I should have taken this already out. I'm not going to use any of the die cuts today, so I'll just focus on the stamps. So I'm going to use this little pot and just put it, oh, the wrong way, I guess. And got to watch that my ink is still wet, so this might be the downfall of this ink, is that it's not quick drying. So there we go. And I think with the ink that I have, try not to move that much, I'm just going to use a black base. Yeah, I'll just use a black base for this. See how this works. I really think this is a cute idea. I love the shaker cards. I love watching people make them. I find it really fascinating. So let's give that a try here. So with this one already cut out, it certainly, saves on the process. A little bit more black in the center. And having the MISTI certainly helps, but I didn't want to invest in a large MISTI where I know I probably won't use it as much. So this small one is perfect for me. Does the job. All right, now that looks cute. There we go. All right, so let's get rid of the pot here. I'll have to clean those here in a little bit. All right. There we go. Now, I'm going to give this a little bit time to dry. I'll probably use my little dryer that I have, heating tool, and then come right back. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to put in is my little sentiment that I want on top of the card. I'm not going to use thanks or friend or hello. I'm actually going to use happy birthday. Okay, all right. Now with the little shaker bits that I put on the inside, I've already created some colors, and I took them from, we have a little craft store. It's not really, it's craft and sewing and all that type of stuff. Atlantic Fabrics is here, and they sell discounted price stuff compared to if I would have went to Michael's. So I tend to go there sometimes to get embellishments and sequins and all that stuff. So I took a little bit of all these colors here and I just mixed them up. Now maybe too much, maybe it's too little, I don't know, but she likes all kinds of colors, usually pinks and purples, but I thought I would use a variety of colors. So I'll put the happy birthday in maybe a nice pink color. She does like pink and she does like purple. She's a really girly girl and loves all those colors. So let's give that a nice little stamping. Go over. All right, see how that turned out? All right, that's not bad. It's pretty cute. Give it another shake. Well, not shake, another stamp, reload of some ink. One more time. Make sure you get it all the way across. Oh, that's perfect. All right, so let's pick that one up. There we go. So that's the outside, but I'm thinking I might use a few of the butterflies that are on here. So there was a couple butterflies and a little birdie. Let's just pick them up like that. I'm not fussy. Maybe I am. All right, so let's use a little bit of a bright green for the butterfly and maybe a purple. So let's use this green one on the bigger butterfly and use the purple on the little guy, just to add all kinds of color to it. Let it pop. Let's see. There we go. That green one is not how I like it. There we go. That's cute. All right. All right, so I finished that up and I was gonna put a sentiment in the center, and then I remembered I'm doing this a little bit different, so I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna place it in the center here, and it's this one, and it's quite large, but the way that I'm putting the shaker bit in, the shaker insert, I'm not gonna be able to do that. So, let's make sure that I have enough of some in for the static of the sequin. I have my little bits here. Okay. So I know I could trace my flower here to know where the impression will be on the other side. But what I'm gonna do is just take a pencil and lightly mark 2 little dots so I know that my sentiment has to be below here. Okay, so I already have happy birthday on the front, and this one says wishing you the happiest birthday ever. So I will put that right about here. There we go. And let's use the red for the inside. All right. And as usual, I'll probably have to do it twice. There we go. Yeah, definitely have to do it twice, and hopefully it didn't shift. This is where I always make my mistake. And that's why I like using this MISTI. Then it won't overlap slightly off to the side or anything. There we go. Perfect. All right, so I'm done with my MISTI anyway. So I'll put those to the side until I clean this off. And there we go. So now I have my shaker bits in there. I'm just gonna line it up in here. Now I could put more butterflies, I could do more to it, but I really like things a little bit more simple. Maybe next time I'll add a little bit more to it, but for now, this is what I like. And we'll see once it's all done what it's like. All right, so I like to pick it up because then it's sitting in there properly. And then all I'm gonna do is fold that over and just give it a little squeeze so I know it's in the right spot. Shake it over. All right, so I can see it's in the right spot. Just give it a little bit more reinforcement. My little bits are good. And I thought about it just a few minutes ago that I could have put butterflies, stamp some butterflies maybe on the inside so that you could see it in the blank spots. But that's for a future one that I can do. So that lined up perfect. I can still sign it there. And then that's what it looks like. Isn't that adorable? Oh yeah, that's cute.